people with real life trauma, stress, and anxiety. We're going to be calling up members of our audience. Today is the 25th of October, and in October we are at step 1 Scorpio, and we are at step 1 Scorpio right now. It is a super powerful day. That means things are going to change. We are drawing boundaries between what our old life was like and what our current life is. And we're separating the difference and we're sorting it out. We're setting the boundaries, so let's set some boundaries today. Welcome, welcome. Put down where you're from, everybody, in the comments, and we'll get started with that while we're waiting to bring up Ra here in a few minutes. So put down where you're from. Hi. Hey, how you doing in Calgary? I hear you guys getting snowed out here. It's always intense. Yes, buenos dias, buenos dias. Grand Rising from India, from Los Angeles, from Boston. Hello, Boston. Long Island, New York. Guys, give me a bunch of likes. Hit a bunch of likes on the screen. And also, what I'd like you to do is take that button right there. Press it. Send it to a friend. Send it to your mother. Send it to somebody that you don't even like. It tells the algorithm that we're serious and we're here to learn. And come on in. We are going to have, 29 palms. Hey, there you go. We were just there. San Diego, guys. I teach class Sundays. Hey, Hannah Holistics. Hey, Hannah. How you doing? If you guys are in the San Diego area, and Hannah, if you haven't done it yet, please, we have our fascial maneuvers page. Get on there and put your class up there. We're going to be putting all classes around the world on that page. And also in our community portal, we have community events. That's where everybody's going to find events right now. So go there. Thank you, Hannah, for doing what you do to teach classes. We appreciate it. If you want to find events and people around you that are practicing our classes, go to our community portal. And inside of our community portal, you have community events. And they're all going to be posted there right now. And you can also check on the Fascial Maneuvers account. We have just way too many people. We have hundreds of people, or hundreds of pieces of content being contributed daily right now. Weekly right now. 29 degree Cancer, day 2. So Karen Place, Australia. I want you to snapshot your chart. Go to astro.com, take a snapshot or screenshot, send it to me. They'll get it to me, say, this Gary asked for this. I'm a 29 degree. If you're in the reset, we have a special private group for you to meet. Okay, let's get into helping people. Most always looking for a quick fix. Hard for people to figure out that they can fix themselves. Yes, thank you so much. And we want you to have all the tools. That's why we're bringing you all of this stuff. And you'll notice right now, if you haven't noticed yet, there's a couple places. If you're in the 28-day reset, you'll find meetup classes for both discussion and talking, and to do maneuvers and ask questions. As they happen, I think, a couple of times a week at different times and different time zones. And then you can register for that. They're free of charge. Where lifestyle artists and coaches are in there doing maneuvers with you, answering questions. If you're having emotions that you need to be dealing with, they're there to help you. This program is full. I mean, basically in the 28-day reset, you're getting the same kind of care that the lifestyle artist got a year ago. And it's people that have been through it. You know, what's their experience? They've been through what you're going through. Okay. I have constant fatigue. I'm doing CMOS and silica. Any ideas? Aiden, the issue is going to be that your body's still producing stress. Do the upper or the lower reset every day, and then do the stress reset a second time a day. And if you really want to pump it up, do the organ reset, which takes 10 minutes before you go to bed. If you do that every day for a month, there's no way that you're going to have chronic fatigue after that. It bugged out. Okay, let's try this again. I forget the name, but it's Scocipher. Hey!
Oh my goodness, hi! Yay, it's working.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing good.
What's your name?
I'm Leo, but I go by, my real name is Nikolai, but I go by Neo.
You're Leo from the group. I don't recognize you.
Exactly,
you're part of the 29 Masters group. You just got in after the event. And where are you, Leo?
I'm in Los Angeles.
And you're in Los Angeles. And when's your birthday?
November 21st, 1997.
Right on. And so you're coming up to your birthday, and you're now, and I noticed you're in the 40 Days of Truth and Purpose through the Serious Joy platform.
Yeah.
And you got that cipher on day one. You're already playing around with it, I see, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm planning to do my step one today and get deeper into that, and then also like go back to like everything like I want to become an astrologer, to be honest, and numerologist at the same time.
Well, you know that, I mean, honestly, since that's the language that we talk, you're just going to be talking our language. Like, astrology isn't a designation for us. It's just a way of communicating the world around us, because
It's like
those
a
numbers,
perception.
yeah,
Also.
yeah, absolutely. Those numbers allow us to explain why things happen, which is like if we're sitting there, you go, wow, look at that bird over there flying in that tree. That's really what astrology is. It helps us explain the context of what we're seeing in the world around us. Out of curiosity, what do you do for a living?
So I used to be a truck driver when I was growing up, and now I'm a host at a restaurant.
Yeah.
But I also am going through like financial hardship and some like relationship problems. I'm in a kind of like a toxic codependent relationship at the moment, and the person has been cheating on me like every quarter year for like the last 3 years, and I've been kind of like
Oh, hold on. When is
dealing
her
with it.
birthday? When is the birthday?
His?
His or her?
Yeah, yeah, it's a guy. His is on August 1st, so he's a Leo.
Oh my! You can't make this stuff up.
Yeah.
August 1st, he's an Aries Leo, so he's showing you leadership in your heart. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's powerful. And you picked the name Leo. You came from Russia somewhere, right? Or
Yeah,
from
Uzbekistan. It's like in Middle East.
oh, Uzbekistan, the Middle East.
Yeah.
And that was and you were under communist rule when you came?
Mm, like it was breaking up. It was more like Uzbek people tried to kind of like take over like the Russian schools, the hospitals and everything, and they want to promote the Uzbek culture. So that's why we also left.
So what was it like? Like, what's the contrast for you living here as opposed to living there, or what you remember anyways?
Oh, it's
Was
like
that 11 years ago or something you left?
yeah, like 13 years ago. I came here when I was 12, and the contrast was like huge actually. Like for the first time I saw palm trees, and it's like in a row. Like first time I saw roads actually. Like my country, like it's pretty much kind of like a third world country a little bit. Like I would compare it to like a little bit lower than Philippines in a way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Philippines is more like first world, but like it has third world problems. But Uzbekistan is like more third world, in a way. And I don't know. It was like it was totally different. But I feel like I was kind of like I didn't deal with that. I just kept it in, and I kind of like kept my head forward. And I think I do have like a lot of like trauma from that also, because like I used to be crying, like I'm missing my friends, all that stuff. Yeah, it was crazy.
So basically, as a Jupiter cycle repeats every 12 years, 13 years ago, so basically this would be like a year, you'd be having the same kind of story as a year before you left. How do you say?
Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan. So it'd be like a year before you left, you're having that same story, like probably some sort of change in your relationship to people in the world, some sort of change in your belief systems, seeing something that you didn't see before. Those would be common themes that would be running in your Jupiter story. Is that?
I think every year, like I'm going through changes drastically, and like I'm a very spiritual and like an intellectual person. So I just feel like the like my transformation just like keeps going and going and going, and I keep getting like transformation cards from like from psychics and everything. Like every year I get like a transformation card. It's kind of crazy.
Well, you're a 29-degree Scorpio. So
Yeah.
Scorpios test the boundaries. They test the limits. They're all about boundaries. And you're a grandmaster at testing boundaries. But for you, boundaries show up and are tested at the very last minute, the 11th hour, 59th
Yeah.
minute, and 59th second. and it always works out for you. But it's the mastery part of your 29 degree is to learn how to not freak out into that moment, knowing it's going to resolve itself. It's all the emotions that happen between now and then. Like for you, we're 1 degree Scorpio. For the next 28 days, it's going to be all kinds of testing of boundaries. And today, as of right about now, it's going to be testing what your heart wants.
Yeah. Yeah, I already feel that. Yesterday I was trying to like more or less protect my heart, and today I feel like I want to go hit up like friends or like or somebody that like I love hanging out with, and just be present with them, you know, because a couple days ago I was feeling like a little bit alone, and I needed to like protect my heart. That's what the Serious Joy app was also telling me. I actually read like an affirmation that really like resonated with me, from the Pluto, like from the Serious Joy. There's like pick a card with the degree, and that's your affirmation. And wow, that like I read it, and that like really calmed down my heart and everything. It was more about I don't know if I have it here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's like
So
like it's about like my thoughts like working against me, and I need to kind of like come down and like feel the right energy, and if it's like the wrong energy, I kind of like put my thoughts on the timeout, because lately I've had like a lot of surging like negative thoughts,
you're just
and it's
coming
all
up,
kind of like
by the way, just so you know, 51 days before your birthday. This is Rosicrucian Kabbalah. And I got lots of stuff from that. But 51 days before your birthday, you're just going to feel like all of the stuff that you have to learn is coming in. For me, it feels down and depressed a little bit. I don't make decisions right before my birthday. I make them the day after my birthday or 2 days after my birthday. And if I look at my step birthday, I'll make it on that day or the day after. But my physical birthday in this world can be off by a couple of days. So you're coming up to that right now, and you were just talking about the Serious Joy app. That's, for those of you guys who don't know, that's our astrology app where we partner with Serious Joy. And what it does is it gives you a full forecast of what's happening in the day, in the month, in the year, but then it gives you daily messages. Now, how are you finding those messages throughout the day so far?
There's soothing messages, and they're kind of like reassuring. Like if I'm struggling with something, and the message pops up, it actually, like, a lot of times it makes sense. It
Right.
does. Yeah.
Yeah, because and as you go along in it, I've been doing it for 7 years. It'll be like, wait a second here. Are you like around here? How'd you know that was? I was thinking about that. It's
I
very,
know.
very, very prolific.
Yeah, it's very intuitive, to be honest. Like the program and everything, I love
So
it. And I feel
what was your experience at Joshua Tree?
Joshua Tree, I feel like, well, so that was my first ever experience with fascial maneuvers. Before, on yesterday's live, I was mentioning that diaphragmatic breathing in itself is like a fascial maneuver for me.
Yes.
And so at first I was just implementing the diaphragmatic breathing and kind of like letting my body open up. And then I went to Joshua Tree, and I couldn't do it totally twisted or anything like that. Like some other ones I could do, but I didn't really feel like all the way like with fascial maneuvers. Like like I don't know if like I'm doing it right or pulling the right sides or something, because on my own I like to like self heal also, and I do through like massage, like usually like on my like on my face, my hands, and my back, and I figured out that I kind of do like a like a fascial massage, like I get like a lot of cracking going on, like I tried to put in a lot of movement also, like after the massage. Yeah, and I really like try to go deep and like pressurize the body, the muscle groups, or like it's not even the muscle groups, it's more like I have problems around the bones and the joints.
Right. Right. How long has that been going on for you?
Um, Ever since I was like 18, 19, I started like really like eating bad, like sugary foods every day. And I gained to like a lot of weight. I used to weigh 330 pounds. So only like recently I'm trying to kind of like detox my body and everything. And I think from an early age I had like scoliosis, and then I also have like a necrosis on a foot, on a toe on a foot. So I've like a missing cartilage on my middle toe on the right foot. And I feel like I've always been growing up like with like a lot of problems
Yeah, that's
and
part
sensitivities
of
around my
the
stomach
29
also.
degree is that we have a lot of problems. If you go back and listen to the last two Astro Mondays with Chris Witecki
Hmm.
that are on our wall, he talks like this one that we did on Monday. He talks about 29 degrees specifically, which would be really, really important for you.
I was there.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So that's it's just because you're gathering all the information you need to become who you're going to become,
Yeah.
and a lot of that, like for me, it was problems in my physical broad body, problems with authority, problems with my way of fitting into society,
Yeah.
and that made me into who I am. If it wasn't for that, people go, wow, jail. Like when I was held in federal custody for not giving them encryption codes, they're like, that's the worst thing, solitary confinement. And I'm like, at the time it was horrible, but it was the best thing that happened to me. And I wouldn't change one bit of that because that made me into who I am today.
Yeah. I feel like I wouldn't change any of my experiences, like because I end up like even if it's a harsh experience and it turns out negative, I always try to like come out on top and come out positively and learn from it. Like that's my biggest like goal is like to learn from my mistakes. Like even if my parents are telling me like don't do this, don't do that, like you're gonna make a mistake. Like sometimes like I don't really listen to them and if the mistake is made. I just learn from it, and it kind of like adds to my character and to my like ability to kind of like transform even.
And it really is. Hey, Nikolai, I'm looking forward to getting to know you a lot more. You're in that 29 group with me. Listen, do me a favor. I heard financial hardships. I'm going to send you a bunch of supplements because I want to help you get ahead.
Oh,
So and I can see the transition. I can see the commitment you have. So send me send me a message, DM me privately, and what I'll do is I'm going to send you a link to give you some supplements so that it can help you along your journey. Okay.
wow, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly
And
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
look forward to. We have a meeting coming up, a private one with Chris Witecki sometime shortly. So okay,
Yay! Thank you
thank
so
you,
much.
Leo. Take care.
Have a good day. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's super cool. I saw him. It was funny because he was in the audience at Joshua Tree and hundreds of people there. And certain people catch my eye, and he caught my eye, and he came up to me afterwards, and he said, "When's your birthday?" And I'm like, "Oh, geez, you're 29 degree. You're supposed to find me." Let's go to Jeanette Wheeler. Jeanette Wheeler. Thank you, David. David, send me a message too. I think go to astro.com, print out your chart, send it to me if you haven't done it already. Hey, Dr. April. Hey, we were reviewing one of your posts last night. It was such a good one. If you haven't seen it yet, there's the critique of your post. You had a photographer going, that was the perfect setup, and here's why. So I think that recording's in the group. Dr. April's part of our content producers. We have a meeting for content producers. We're teaching them how to produce content, how to make an impact. And people are in our programs, our 28-day reset and stuff like that. And like the artist program, we're showing them how to make an impact, how to build their businesses, how to get their own messages out. We're using our experience, our platform, our way of doing it. And then right now what we're doing is we run game tape. So we take posts, we have hundreds of contributions every week, and you're going to start to see this whole thing start to roll out. Right now we're getting the back end. So if you haven't done it yet, go to Fascial Maneuvers website. And we also have Human Garage memes. If you have good memes, tag us on the memes. If it's to consciousness in the body and fascia and working out and stuff like that, tag us on those memes. But what we're doing is we're building these platforms to build you up. At the end of it, I'm here to live my life. And I have a lot of stuff I want to see in this world. And eventually, it's not going to be me here. It's going to be Raw of Earth here. It's going to be Ryan from Gravity Collective, and all of them bringing all of their personalities, because we're just one part. I'm just one part of this wheel. And what I want to do is I want to take the people that are working hard, helping people, and I want to take you on adventures with us. That's what we were doing Raw. We took him on an adventure. What do you meme? Ha, ha, ha. I got that. That's funny. Okay, let's try somebody else. Cheryl Reed. I think I tried you before, didn't get you. Cheryl Reed. What do you meme? Ha, ha, ha. Hey, vampires are not true unless you count Dracula. Come on. That's hilarious. Okay, I'm trying to get you up here. Cynthia pops her head out when a meme comes out. Are you doing astro readings? No, I don't do astro readings. Well, that's not true. I do them for people that I work with and care about. And what I do is I help them understand their astrology. I don't do a reading. I help them understand their reaction to the world. I don't give psychic predictions, and I don't talk about past lives. I say, this is how you live and react to the environments today. This is where you're strong. This is where you're weak. This is what you want to work on. This is how we relate together. And I do this specifically for people in our 28-day reset, lifestyle artist, level 1, level 2, when I meet with them. And right now, most of my time spent meeting with people at level 2 or our partners. And a lot of our partners are coming from, you say, Arda and Helper. They ship you your products. Well, they came from our lifestyle artist program. You know, Dan, with if you haven't seen it yet, by the way, if you haven't been to our website, we got a whole bunch of our partners up there. Go back to our website. Hey, Jude, another 29 degree. She's a 29 degree Gemini. So that means Geminis are just crazy in a good way, and she's 29 degrees, which means crazy, like me crazy. Yeah, and I'm a Sagittarius, which is just crazy in a good way too. So let's try and get somebody else. Beautiful, crazy magic. Beautiful, crazy magic. Come on up. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. We're starting 28-day reset with a SoCal group. Awesome. Yes. Pin comment. Thank you, Hotline. Yes, thank you for doing that. 28-day reset group, SoCal. And you guys, down in San Diego County, I know it's a bit of a ways, but an hour from SoCal, hour and 15 minutes. You have Hannah's Holistic, and she was on the chat earlier doing classes. And please if you're doing meetups or classes, and meetups and classes, go to our app with Mighty Networks, and under community events, put up your meetups and your classes that are there. If you want Human Garage sponsored events, they're on our website under, you go to Human Garage and go to events. But if you want to find out local people in your area, you want to start something in your local area, put the meetups there. It's just starting, so have a little patience with it, but it's going to start rocking really, really fast. Okay, this is Michelle Renee, 78. Michelle Renee, 78. Michelle Renee, 78. You're a double grandmaster Virgo. Trying to go live with you. If you're not in it yet, Michelle Renee, 78, in case you can't go live with me, I want you to go into the 28-day reset. I want you to do it now. It's time. There's stuff happening in the world. I'll explain it later. Get in the 28-day reset. Take a picture of your snapshot of your astro.com. Go to astro.com. Take a snapshot of it. Oh, there we go. Hello, Michelle Renee.
Hi.
Hi. How are you doing?
Really clean. I just got out of the shower and came on here, and you're talking about 29 degrees, and I'm like, that's me. I'm just like,
you heard it at the right time. Talking 29 degrees, always do it the last minute. You're pretty much talking to me at the very last minute. Because as a Virgo, you're going to feel every moment of the next 30 days or 39 days. I mean, every moment you're going to feel.
Yeah.
And if you're, and trust me, if you're in a good way, you're in a good way, because you are Virgos are grandmaster, because 2 + 9 is 11, which is the number for Virgo. I'm a 29 degree Sagittarius, so I'm a grandmaster Virgo and a grandmaster Sagittarius. But you are it. Virgos bring things into reality, which means you experience a lot in your body. And when when your heart's not agreeing with your current direction, your body gets attacked, whacked, beat up.
Yep, this is true.
Whereabouts are you?
I'm in Dubuque, Iowa.
Dubuque, Iowa. Wow, you picked an interesting place.
Well, I mean, I was born in the area, so I just moved about an hour away from where I
as a
grew up.
baby, we pick our parents, so you picked an interesting place.
Oh, fair. Absolutely true, and I believe that too. So thank you.
Well, you know, even all the Aboriginal or Indigenous cultures, they believe that the baby speaks to the parents and then chooses, right?
Yeah, I think it's so beautiful.
So, out of curiosity, what do you do for a living?
I'm a cosmetologist and a yoga teacher and an artist.
Of course, you've got to have three.
Yeah. One drops off if another one comes in. But I think that's good. Yeah.
Kids?
I'm married and to another woman, and we have a son who she carried, and I was there for the whole entire thing. He's 12, so you were talking about the 12s too.
Sagittarius year. This is the breakout year.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it really is too. He's becoming such a wonderful person. I mean, he always has been a good kid, right? But
how'd you find us?
Instagram. I don't know. You just randomly came up in my feed, and the last few visits with one of my chiropractors, she spoke of you, and I'm like, I know, he's great. I love the human garage. I love the fascia work. My teacher, my yoga teacher, and I guess spiritual teacher for the last almost 20 years now, she's been on a fascia journey. And one of my good yoga friends, you know, a lot of my friends now are people who are also practicing yoga, because that's what happens, right?
Yeah. So, so you ready to go on a bit of a journey?
I'm on a journey.
I have a whole group of 29 degrees. And the only entry is your astrological sign and going through the 28-day reset. So there's a common language to talk. And the 28-day reset, if you're interested in doing that, I'd be happy to send you out some supplements to do that.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, this happened for a reason. I wasn't aware you were pulling people up from the feed, and I'm like, oh, that's me.
Well,
okay,
I pulled you up from the feed because as a 29-degree Virgo, doing everything the last minute. By the way, you do everything the last minute. It always works out, and you stress like balls until it happens.
So true. I just got done putting on a production that I worked on for 8 years. I wrote the music and characters and world building. I had a friend help me with the set, and I built everything with recycled materials. It was insane, and things keep happening until you're literally on stage, the camera's rolling, lights are on, everybody's in their costumes and their makeup and in character, and it's like, I can't believe that just happened, because it really feels like it does just get pulled out of thin air.
Butterfly just went by me. That's a sign.
Oh, butterflies.
Yeah.
Oh, my whole
that's a real
teenage
sign.
years.
That's a real sign down here. So listen, it's a special time. We're going through a transition in the world that hasn't happened in 277 years. The next 9 months is going to be a shit kicking for most people who aren't on a path of change. And for the ones that are on a path of change, it's just going to be a learning lesson, experience, getting rid of the stored, trapped emotions in our body. And you're a Virgo, so you're about bringing stuff into reality. Whether you give you 2 hours or 2 months to do a production, you can get it done. That's how Virgo.
True.
Yeah. The saying that time work expands to the time allotted for it is made for a Virgo. That saying.
Yeah. I have friends who can prove that truth as well.
What I'd like you to do, if you're open to it, is go to astro.com, just print out your chart, send it to me, and then that way I can see it. And
I have it. It's on my
and then send it to me through the DMs. And say you're on live with Garry, you're 29-degree Virgo, and then I'm going to send you a form and send you out some supplements if you're open to do the 28-day reset. That's the only requirement in our group, because it's a common language, so that as you're going through this stuff, you know how to work yourself through all of the stuff you're going to experience emotionally and physically over the next 9 months.
Yeah, that's great because I've been interested in it and just kind of reluctant to take the plunge. So this is a pull.
Yeah.
And okay.
Okay.
All right, let's
Do
do
it.
it.
So send me that message. I'll send you out some
Okay.
supplements.
Sounds
Let's take this
great.
journey together, and I'll introduce you to a whole bunch of other yous.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, chiropractor.
Seriously, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Got
that's
it going on.
she obviously drew a connection, and thank her for doing what she does. And you know, for chiropractors, you know, what we're doing is so different, but so aligned at the same time. I love the chiropractors out there who are embracing these thought processes.
Me too. That's who I'm attracted to. So it always
I'm
works out.
looking forward to getting to know you better. And we have a special event coming up with Christopher Witecki in this private group here. We have a special event coming up here shortly, so you'll want to be there for that one. It's the first time he's ever talked to a group of 29s. As a matter of fact, in his career of reading people, he's only read dozens of 29 degrees, and we've got tens of dozens of them right in one spot.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Peace.
bye-bye. The name of the astrology app is it's Serious Joy. You go to our website, you go to humangarage.net, and go to our products and our partners. And in our partners, you can find Serious Joy, and there's a Human Garage portal. And if you signed up directly with them, it's okay too. We don't have a financial arrangement with them. They are partners. Chris has been my buddy for years. We're there to support what they're doing. They're on the same mission as us. But what we are going to be doing is putting special messages into the feed of people that are on the Human Garage, because there's a separation. We can go to everybody's Human Garage, shares joy, and send a special message. So we're going to be doing some that are more attributed to the body and to the resets and stuff like that. So if you didn't sign up through us, if you found out about it through us, but you didn't sign up through us, go and just let them know that you want to be in the Human Garage group. You can do that to support at seriousjoy.net, and they'll flip you over into our login portal. And it's you can try it out for $3.99 for the first month. If you don't like it, you can get rid of it. But right now, starting today, is the 40 days of truth and transformation. That is it's 40 days of learning your astrology, learning how it interacts with you, learning what to do about it, how you're going to feel your emotions. And we will be integrating this into our programs, into our days, into the messages that we send. It'll be a part of the social media that you see, because we're really serious about this. Tons of butterflies at Joshua Tree and dragonflies. Yeah, and thank you for saying they're flying around me. I didn't even see that, but it was funny because I was just like locked into all the people that are there. And I really wish, if you were there and you're standing in line, we didn't get to see you. I just so badly. I mean, I had all the energy in the world. When we did this last one in Vancouver, it was 5 hours or 6 hours seeing people in a lineup, and I got done, and I was tired, but I was tired, and the next day it just felt like it worked out. This time we got back, and I'm like, I got all the energy in the world, but I had a major release that night. I released something in my back and my rib cage. My rib cage my body's been gradually moving to more balance, and my rib cage just took this shift. And it was like I couldn't breathe, and I'm like, oh my gosh! But it was good because it's a part of my body. It was shifted that was letting go, and I just let it happen. It was super powerful, super powerful. Yeah. If you have a question and you're contemplating something, ask the question. Send me a sign, and then look around in nature. If you see two birds, go. What is that bird as a spirit animal? And then 2, look at the step system from Serious Joy. 0 is protect. 1 is love. 2 is feel. 3 is believe. 4 is belong. 5 is to think. 6 is to receive. 7 is to sense. 8 is to decide. 9 is to act. 10 is to 10 is to manifest and sort out, and 11 is to become. And you apply those numbers to what you see, and it will literally, it's like a daily cipher that tells you what's going on. Rita, Mindful Journey. Rita Cabasas. There are lots of people. There's a UK group for Facebook. You can DM us at Human Garage.
It's me.
Hi, Rita.
I didn't know that I was requesting to go live. I thought we need to request to be able to see you guys, to join you.
Oh, well,
But I'm very.
there you go. Where are you from, Rita?
I'm in Spain right now.
Whoa!
Yes,
Spain.
I live
Awesome.
in
We're in Spain. We're in Spain.
South Spain, Andalusia, in Cadiz.
You know, one of our first trained coaches was in the Canary Islands, actually.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm very into all this that you talk. That's why I'm always joining you guys when I have time, because my time difference
What time
is very
is
big.
it there right now?
Right here, let me check my time. 6, almost 7 at night.
Almost 7.
PM.
Okay. And when's your birthday, Rita?
May 22nd.
Oh, so you're a Gemini.
I am.
Yeah. Do you know if you're a 1 degree, 2 degree, or 0 degree?
I don't know. You know, I
You
don't
got to
know.
find out if you're a 0 degree or 1 degree. If you're 1 degree, it's a 0 to 1 day in Scorpio. That means that you are learning something about the boundaries in your mind, the way you think today. And that's why you're here. It's about how you think or how you perceive or how you approach the world through your thoughts. You're learning either to follow what you love or to protect the boundaries on what you're thinking. Does that resonate with you today?
Totally. Oh my God. Looks like you are witch or brujo.
I am.
Something.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's amazing. And I'm very into all that you talk. I'm very into, I don't know too much. I'm just a simple yoga instructor.
Simple yoga instructor. Hey,
Yeah.
Jesus was a yoga instructor, just so you guys know that. If you go to the Sikhs, I go to them and they go, you know Jesus? Yeah, he taught yoga. And I'm like, whoa, tell the Christians that.
But actually, I'm very interested in all you talking, and I'm always trying to follow in my time here, because I've been having a really hard time with my lower back. My kind of feels like a sciatic, and I've
Right
been trying
side
acupuncture.
or left side?
Right side. Everything happens on my right side.
It's about connection to your father and grief.
Oh.
So somehow there's a grieving of a connection to your father. It doesn't mean that you have an issue, but wanting to feel more connected, wanting to create more, or something along those sides. Does that make sense to you?
Maybe, because I actually never grieved my father's death very well. So
there you go. So that's what's being brought out today. And so based on today, which is protecting what you love, and it's about your boundaries and what you love, to go forward, you can't hold grief in your body. Because the world, think about the consciousness is like an ocean, it's rising, and we're like little boats on the ocean. And we all have an anchor, and our anchors are laying around, but some of us, our anchors are dug in too deep. And if consciousness rises and the anchor's dug in too deep, when the ocean rises, it's going to capsize us. So basically, things like angers, fears, sadnesses, griefs that are stuck in our body are going to want to be expressed so that we can rise with consciousness. When did your father pass?
Wow. I was 19 and I'm 58 now. So it's a long time.
19 and 58. So you're talking, it was like 50, it was 49 years ago, right?
Yes.
Oh no, it's 50 years ago, coming up this year, right? Oh, okay, here's another number for you. 5 is Gemini, and 0 is the day we're in. It's protect your thoughts. That's the year you're in.
Wow.
Yeah, see, I'm a puzzle guy.
Oh my God. I'm in shock, because first I wasn't expecting you talking to you. So I feel like very honored to be here talking to you, because I've been admiring your work and what you do for people, and the way you express, and the way just without any expectations from anywhere. And I just admire you. I'm growing with my little business, doing my little courses in mindfulness. I'm certified in MBSR. There's a mindful stress reduction program. And I've been struggling to move on. And so I just see you just giving away all your knowledge and your thoughts and your experience. So it really inspires me. So I really appreciate you doing that for the world.
Thank you. You know, if that 28-day reset resonates with you, the Lifestyle Artist Program, we have people in Italy and Spain and all that. Then what we do is we actually help you build your little businesses by giving you the tools, the knowledge, the connections, other people around, showing you how to work with media. What we're doing is building an empire of people like yourself who want to help people. And all we ask for is that you take care of yourself to a certain level, that 28-day reset, and then the Lifestyle Artist Program.
And how we find out more details about that? What is
You can go right to our website and take courses. 28-day reset starts with the 1 day. It's all free of charge. And
wonderful.
We have a whole worldwide network all over the world. We were just talking to a girl yesterday, Brenda, in Italy, who is a yoga teacher and was helped bringing fascial maneuvers in. And we're helping her talk about how to build her business, how to work with people. We're showing her different things, how to do social media. And what we do is we help somebody like that, and then we share that information with everybody else so everybody else can learn from it.
And that's amazing that you're talking about that, because I've been having hard time to do learning all the Instagram and the facial, all these social network. But specifically today, I put a picture of a yoga mat in a corner, and that kind of gave me that idea of community, that we need to build community and unite in the same, just sharing the unity, right? That's the community. And that I just meeting with you, that's not a coincidence. It's just
not at all. That yoga mat was waiting for a community. So just do the 28-day reset, do the Lifestyle Artist Program, and you'll find that. But you want to do something about that grief about your father?
Oh, I would love to. How you do that?
Well, let's can you put your phone down?
Yes. I put it here. Yes.
Okay, put your left hand on your heart and your right hand on the back of your hip, right where you feel that pain. Okay. Breathe in through your mouth. 2, 3. Thank you, grief, for being here.
Thank you, Griff, for being here.
I was waiting for you.
I was waiting for you.
So I can move forward in my life.
So I can move forward in my life.
Breathe in through your nose. 2. 3. Today's the day I tell a new story about my past and my father.
Today is the day that I said a new story to myself and to my father.
Today is the day I let go of the grief.
Today is the day that I let go of the grief.
So that I can become who I was meant to be.
That I could be what I'm meant to be.
And move forward in my life.
And move forward in my life.
Right hand on your heart, left hand on your head. Breathe into your mouth. 2, 3. Thank you, body, for holding the pain.
Thank you, body, for holding the
until
pain.
I was ready to process it.
Until I was ready to process.
I'm ready to process it now.
And I'm ready to process it now.
I'm learning to feel safe in my body.
I'm learning to feel safe in my body.
I'm learning to feel safe with my thoughts.
I'm learning to feel safe in my thoughts.
I'm learning to accept my emotions.
I'm learning to accept
my emotions. Breathe in through your nose. 2, 3. Thank you, brain, for protecting me.
Thank you to protect me.
It's time to tell a new story about my life.
It's time to tell a new story about
So
my life.
I can move forward.
I'd like to move forward.
Breathe in through your mouth. 2, 3. Through the nose. 2, 3. Gemini. Cynthia comes out and says, "Why am I crying?" She's a Gemini rising, so she's feeling your Gemini and the grief around the pain you're healing in your body. She literally comes out. She goes, "Why am I crying? What's going on?"
Wow. You know, I'll tell you, sometimes I'm skeptic about things, but lately getting older and maybe we get wiser, like good wine, right? I'm learning that anything is a coincidence. And today I was actually I just finished a class and I was really feeling uncomfortable, my lower back. Just that you did here. I release it. I don't feel it. I don't feel that.
Exactly. It was the body's just trying to talk to us, and we're learning to listen to it. But we have all these rules about how it works, you know. And Cynthia was processing some of your Gemini over there. It was so funny. She can't hear what's going on. She comes and rolls the door open. She goes, "Why am I crying?" And I said, "Because I'm talking to a Gemini about grief and letting go of grief in the body for moving forward her life." And she's been dealing with the same thing. She's been letting go of grief. She's got a lot of Gemini in her, and she's a Gemini rising, master Gemini rising, and so there's no accidents that you're here right now.
Amazing.
Your brain works overtime. Were you a C-section baby?
Sorry?
Were you delivered by C-section?
No, I had 2 C-sections. My 2 daughters, they were C-section, but I was.
Did you have a concussion, a hit to the head in the back?
I don't know.
Okay.
No.
Go to Human Garage and say, "I'm looking for the C-section videos and explanations," and watch it, and then do the release yourself and give it to your children, because your frontal bone is stuck, and because it's stuck, it causes overthinking.
Wow. And it's related to the birth.
Yeah, what can be, if you have a C-section, what happens is when the baby goes through the birth canal, the head cones, and all the bones cone, and then they reset. But if we take them out from here, there's no coning. So that body needs that stress in order to get this bone here to move. If that bone here doesn't move, what it does is it causes ADD, ADHD, anxiety. It causes emotional dysregulation, because this is the limbic region of the brain, and it needs that space to move. And if it doesn't do that,
Wow. Incredible.
I can see that when I'm talking to you.
Wow. I don't know. My mom was super old at that time when I had, but I don't know I don't think it was a C-section.
But the other thing that can happen is if I get a concussion, especially back here or there, or if I get hit really hard, anything, especially when I'm young, if I get hit, like I got hit with a baseball bat right here when I was young, and I'm just now unwinding that. After 5 years of doing this and all that, I'm just unwinding the trauma in my body today.
Yeah, that's amazing that being talking to you now, because I've been really interested in holding all the tension in the body. My mom passed away 5 months ago, and today
5 months ago.
Yeah.
5 is Gemini again.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. There was no accident that you're here today, is what I'm saying.
No. Amazing. Yes, and I just feel like I need to really release a lot of all those tensions in my body. And maybe that's why I'm following you all the time and trying to find answers and just make it mine. And sometimes we teach a lot and we want to give to everybody and do the best for everybody, but we forgot about us. And that's maybe happening to me. And I need to get back and, just listen to my body, tuning again.
It's a little hard though when there's compression in the head. It's hard to. So that's why the other thing to do is outside of the C-section, so DM us. ask for the C-section videos and explanation. And then the other part too is get your body mineralized, because it'll make a big difference. Get diatomaceous earth, which you can get there locally in Spain, and get some moss or Irish sea moss and start taking it. The diatomaceous earth has silica. You're going to need that at the base. Silica and diatomaceous earth is going to help reconnect some of the wires you've been overthinking. And then there's an upper reset. Again, that upper reset is on our website. You can go there and you can do the movements from there. But it's time to get into the 28-day reset and the Lifestyle Artist Program. We need more people in Spain. You'll only be a couple months away from being there. And then at that point, first of all, there's unlimited number of tools for you to learn how to build your business. And the reason why we do this is that we're just sharing everything, because we built this from scratch. This worldwide network with 20 million people doing it and millions of people following us, we built this from scratch since 2020. It had nothing to do with our clinic from the 10 years previous. And we're just sharing all the things that we learned in doing it.
Well, I'll do it for sure, because just, to honor that space here that we're having, because I was totally unexpected. And just because of that, I'm going to do it now. You can be sure about it.
The Gemini, once you fire them up, it's like, I could do it. Stand out of my way.
Yeah.
It's really nice meeting you. I look forward to doing that. Make sure you get diatomaceous earth and Irish sea moss. Make sure you get that. You're going to need the minerals. Things are going to change in your body. Things are going to change. You're going to start to shed a bunch of water pretty fast. So you're going to lean up pretty fast too.
I need it. I've been holding too much, and I know that it's not just physically.
No.
I'm holding more than that.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it.
It's a pleasure meeting you. I look forward to seeing you and getting to know you in our Lifestyle Artist Program.
It was a pleasure. Tell you the truth. Thank you.
Bye, Rita. Okay, everybody. That's going to wrap it up for today. Today was super powerful. So a few wrap-up points. Please go to our Instagram. 70% of the people that visit our Instagram site do not subscribe to us because we didn't ask them to. I guess we should have been asking to for years. But that's one of the things you learn when you're not a media company. We're just a bunch of people who want to help people. Also, go over and subscribe to Fascial Maneuvers. Fascial Maneuvers, our new Instagram channel, because we're going to start putting content up there as well as here so that we can have more broad content. We're limited to 4 pieces of content the day we put out. Otherwise, we get throttled back. Our reach goes down. So we want to get more. We can put 100 pieces of content up a day right now. So we're going to be opening up more channels and more specificity as we go. Check out our new website. Go over to humangarage.net. Check out the website. We have made it easy. We put links to programs like upper, lower reset, barefoot sprinter routines, a bunch of the education and content pieces. You can find specific things like these lives will be there. And you can go there. It's okay, and it's also on our YouTube. Everybody, thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing you guys. We'll be live again tomorrow. Thank you.